your basic facial, the first thing you're going to need to do is set up your facial bed. So you're going to want to have a nice clean sheet down on the bed, a towel, a big towel across here because this is where her shoulders are going to be and lay down, and this white towel up on top that was done in the same pattern that we applied the shampoo towels, and that's going to be for the client's hair so that when the client lays down, this is going to be all ready. You're also going to need a nice big blanket to wrap your client in and another towel for over her shoulders. So now we're just going to come and have our client sit down and I'll show you a proper draping. So we've got the client laying on the bed and we have this white towel here that's been put there for their hair protection. So you just have to take that towel and wrap it right around their hairline. Make sure that you don't get their ears folded back in there. You want the ears laying flat. And this towel is just for protection of the hair from any of the products. So if any of her hair throughout the facial happens to start showing through along here, you're going to want to tuck that back in because you don't want any of the product on her hair. So this can be nice and snug. A bobby pin works best here, or one of your clips from your rollers in your kit. And then for draping the upper part, we're going to take one big towel and put it up across her shoulders. And then take our nice big blanket and the blanket never touches the client's skin, so there's always just a little bit of towel in between the blanket and her skin. So you're just going to take that, and then the towel can be folded over nicely. So she should be nice and snug right here with the towel protecting her and nice and warm in the blanket. When you're starting your facial, before you ever began, you should have had all of your materials laid out. You should have 9 towels in here with nice hot water, an empty bucket or a laundry bin to put your dirty towels in, your cleanser, massage cream, toner with the cotton, a mask, and some moisturizer. And once all that's all laid out, your client's all draped, we're ready to go. First thing in any massage is the cleansing cream. So if you just take a little bit of your cleansing cream on your hands, warm it up a little bit on your hands. Warm it up a little bit on your hands before you get going in on the client. And all of your creams are going to go on the same way. They're going to go up on the chin, down on the nose, on top of the lip there, on the cheeks they can go down, and then up on the forehead you're just going up and around. All of your creams will be applied that same way. Up on the cheeks, down on the lips, down on the nose there, up around the chin, and up and around on the forehead. Okay, this cleansing cream is just going to remove any dirt and debris from her face, and so that she's going to have a great facial with a clean face to start with. Once all of your cleansing cream is on, you're going to take one of your hot steamer towels. Okay, so you're going to have a hot steamer towel that you just have to squeeze out all the water from the towel, and all the towels that we use will be done the same way. Squeeze out the warm water, fold them on the diagonal just like we did a shampoo towel, and then they can be placed on the face to use as a steamer towel or just a towel to wipe off any cream. Once the warm hot towel comes on, we can just use this. It can go right over top of her lips here, and we'll use the corners of the towel here to wipe off any cleansing cream that we have on. Again, when we wipe it off, we're going to wipe it off the same way we put it on, up and around on the forehead, down on the cheeks and on the lip, and up just on the chin here. And make sure you get all of that cleansing cream off. It's not harsh like soap is, but it would be the same idea. If you left it on your face, it's probably going to get itchy. And then once that's entirely off, this steamer towel is going to go directly into the laundry bin. And you're going to get 3 steamer towels. You'll get one at a time. So steamer towel number 1 is going to go on. And the same concept where you're grabbing the towel from corner to corner. And then we're going to place this over the face. And the only thing that really needs to be showing through there is just the nose for her to breathe. And this is a nice warm towel, so she's just going to be sitting there and relaxing. Once this towel cools off, we're going to grab another towel and replace it with a warm towel. We're going to do that 3 times. When this towel comes off, rather than putting it on the bed beside her or laying it down till you get the other one on, just take this off and drape it over top of your arm, and then come in with the other warm towel. That'll keep the old towel free off the bed and it'll keep everything sanitary. And we'll just put on our second steamer towel. Then your first steamer towel can go right into the dirty laundry bin. We'll do this 3 times. If you were doing this at home, you'd leave these on for a little bit longer. It's not quite cool yet. But the same concept, we'll take off this towel, drape it over our arm, and go in with our third steamer towel. The next step we're going to head into once we take this off is the massage. So remember, with your massage cream, when you're taking it, you can never take it out of the jar directly with your fingers. It always has to come out with a spatula. Unless you have a pump, then you're good either way. So we're going to take off this warm hot steamer towel and we're going to go right into the massage. So we're going to take a little bit of massage cream and please warm up the cream before you put it on your client's face. They've just had the nice warm steamer towel, so you're going to want to keep it nice and warm on their face. So we're going to apply this same way we applied the cleansing cream, up on the face, up on the chin, down on the lip and on the cheeks, up and around up top, and then we're just going to start in with our massage. Okay, so the first thing is you're just going to do some gentle lifting movements in here on the chin. And you're just gently lifting up on the chin. Your whole massage should last you about 15 minutes, so just keep that in mind while you're doing your massage. You're going to have to practice a few times in order to get it to be 15 minutes. Then we're going to go into circular motions on the jaw. While you're doing this, it's important to always leave one hand on the face. So we lift one up, then bring the other one over. And circular motions in on the jaw. Bring one hand down, then the other. Okay, then when we're finished that, we're just going to do a sliding technique on the face. We're going to slide underneath the lip, slide to the bridge of the nose, slide to the temples. Repeat that, sliding under the lip, to the bridge of the nose, and then up to the temples. Slide under the lip, to the bridge of the nose, then back up to the temples. You shouldn't be gripping the skin at all here. There should be a nice flow with the massage cream. If you need to add more massage cream, please do. And on this last one, we're going to stop and just do some circles at the temples. And now we're just going to go straight up on the forehead. Straight up, all the way across the forehead. After this movement, we're going to go into doing circles on the forehead. Just pretend there's 3 lines on the forehead, and we're going to be doing our circles. Starting in the middle, doing circles on the way out. Remember, always one hand touching the face. You never have both of your hands lifted off the face during a massage. Into some crisscross movements here right away on the forehead. So notice that all the forehead movements happen at one time. You're never going to be moving from the jaw to the forehead, back to the cheeks, up to the forehead. This flows very well. You're going to start your massage. It starts down here, goes up, and then it comes right back down. Now we'll do our crisscross motions across the forehead. Just a little X pattern going back and forth. At this point, it might be nice if you had, at the beginning of the facial, had some quiet, relaxing music on in the background. That's certainly going to help to relax your client. And then the last forehead movement, we're just going to come, drag our fingers across, and do some circles at the temple. Drag our fingers across and then some circles at the temple. And once we've done that, we're going to go into the eye movement. And we're just going to do circles around the eyes. You'll know you're going in the right direction. I just need a little bit more motion. You'll know you're going in the right direction if you're going with the direction of the eyebrows. If you are ruffling up the eyebrows, then you know your circles here around the eyes are going the wrong way. But you should be going with the eyebrows. And we're going to stop when we get to the temple part here. And we're just going to do some circles under the eyes. Then when we get to the temple, we just go right back. Circles under the eyes, and then right back. And you'll notice she's got just a little bit of hair peeking through. I just want to make sure that that's covered. Stop and readjust the towel if you need to. And then we're going to go into the same motions, but now starting under the chin. We're going to do circle motions. And then we're going to go right through on the eyebrows and all the way around the face. Circles, right through the eyebrows and all around the face. Now we're moving into the lip movements. So we're just going to do a figure 8 around the lips and then around the chin. Just down around the lips, down around the chin. In your textbook after this comes an optional lip movement. I'm not sure why it's an optional lip movement, but I'll show you the technique for it. And on this one though, I'll tell you, if your fingernails aren't clipped nice and short, lots of times people can scratch the nose on this next one. So I'll just show you. You need to come down on the next one with your fingers underneath the lips, and you're going up on the lip, down on the lip. And you can see if your nails were too long in here, you might be ending up scratching the bit of the nose when you come up and down. So just be careful on that you don't have very sharp nails or very long nails. Okay, now we're going to come up and just do some lifting movements on the cheeks. The same lifting movement that we did on the chin when we first started, but now we're going to do it on the cheeks. This one we're getting ready to do circles on the cheek right after. Same thing, we're going to pretend there's just 3 lines on the cheeks and do those circular movements back. Same as what we did right in the beginning on the jaw, but now we're in on the cheeks. The movement we're going to do after this is just going to be a light tapping movement on the face. It's going to be the last movement we do. I know your textbook has a few more movements, but they're all in on the neck and shoulders, and it depends on how we have our client draped, but really, unless we know a little bit more about the bone structure and the muscle structure, I think we're better off to leave the neck and the shoulders for a massage therapist to do. So we're just going to finish off with our very last step, which is going to reduce the blood circulation in the face. So if it was red at this point, it should reduce some of that. And we're just going to do a light tapping movement all over the face. I like to do it in a rhythm of 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. As we're tapping, it's just reducing any blood flow in the face. So it's going to calm it down a little bit. Good. Now we're into, we have to take off the massage cream with another warm steamer towel. All the towels go on the same way. Right over top of the lip, and then make sure you take this off. If you leave this massage cream on or don't remove it properly, she's going to feel a little bit greasy or oily here. So you're going to want to make sure you really do a good job of getting off all of that massage cream. The mask, but the first thing we want to do before the mask is just take some of your toner and some cotton. So I'm just spraying a little bit of toner on my cotton. You might have toner that comes in a bottle that's not a spray bottle, that's fine too. refreshes the skin. It's also going to help if I happen to leave any extra massage cream on there. It should get that off as well. Make sure this cotton does not get laid on your bed or your table anywhere. It goes directly in the garbage. Then we're going to go into the mask, and it depends on what kind of mask you have. I have a mud mask here. Follow the instructions for the mask that you have, however long it needs to be left on. And you absolutely do not need a thick layer of mask when you're putting it on. Avoid going on the lips and around the eyes. So if you can just stay off of the lips and avoid getting it in the eye area. More for the forehead, and then you'll just leave this on for as long as the manufacturer recommends. When you're ready to take the mask off, it's the exact same thing, same towel position again. You can go right over top of their face. And if this is a really thick mask that's really quite dried onto the face, you can leave the steamer towel on there for a little bit just to soften it up, and it will make it easier to remove. Same thing, make sure you're removing all of the mask. There shouldn't be any mask in the hairline. No mask left on the jawline anywhere. Towel's going to go directly into the laundry bin. And the second last step is we're going to do toner one more time. And all over the face with the toner. And make sure that cotton goes right directly in the garbage. And then the very last step with any facial, doesn't matter what skin type you have, is moisturizer. So a little bit of moisturizer, you really don't need very much on here. Too much moisturizer can make the face feel a little bit oily and greasy, but just a light layer all over the face. And then your client is finished. Now remember, all the towels you've used are going to go into the laundry basket. Your blanket, which has not touched your skin, can just get refolded, and you'll have to make sure you clean and sanitize all of your tables when you're done so that everything is clean and bacteria free for the next person.